everybody.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to our live stream. It's a little more bear today in here.
Yes,
Yeah.
because we have a special twist today, and we're trying again. We changed the format, I guess, 2 months ago
I don't know.
when we started like
Yes.
saying
I'm
like
always helpful.
we were like first we take production update, then we do the forum questions because they come in advance, and then we take
Mhm.
the giveaways and the chat questions. So this time around, though, we're going to show you the production update, and we will be around 30 minutes.
Let's actually show the schedule while you're talking about it. Just
Whoa.
because we can.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Technology.
God damn it!
There we go.
Huh.
Mic volume's a bit low. Okay. What about this?
Oh.
Wow, okay.
No, I know.
Ow.
Oh, it was more for the.
Nathan killed the sound
So
guy.
everyone wearing
Yeah.
a headset right
Sorry.
now.
As you see, we have a short production update. There's a Q&A. We have a list of questions from the forums for the from the roadmap. But in the middle of this Twitch, which is something I would like to us to do more of, is that we will be hosting DJ Penguin, and he will be doing the giveaways, and we will be in his chat answering questions and during the stream, and I'll stay there for quite a long time because after this Twitch, I will move home and sit down, put on a headset, and tell bad jokes in DJ Penguin's 2000th
2000.
hours. How do you say it?
2000th?
2000th
2000.
hour
Uh-huh.
stream. 2000. And
He has massive
yeah.
giveaways.
So
Like, we weren't joking when we said massive.
yeah, and yeah, Katie hooked him up with quite good stuff. So the giveaways are massive, far more than we do at a normal Twitch, because I mean 2,000 hours is something to recognize.
Mhm.
So we should
Wait,
just jump
not
into it.
2,000
Right?
hours. It's 2,000 actual episodes, right? Or 2,000 hours.
2,000 hours.
Hours.
Hours, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he plays like 2,000 hours a day.
2,000 episodes would be 2,000 days, which is
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
yeah,
That's
it's
a
like
lot.
yeah. So
Okay. We haven't been out that long.
I'm just waiting for DJ coming. Is like, hey, dudes, it's 2,000 days. Oh shit.
Well, he's in the chat.
Yeah,
there,
I know.
So
I know.
feel
But
free to correct us.
so we're gonna show you now. What we're gonna call them? Heroes or
Heroes.
elites?
Yeah.
The elite heroes of the veterans.
Yes, the
Well-
Skarboy Commando.
Yeah, let's not take those names seriously. And this is a work in progress,
Never take anything on Twitch seriously.
especially from me.
Mm-hmm.
And Noel will talk about our ideas of what's happening there. But finally, after all these years, we're seeing those four come in, and
Mhm.
we have
One
four
at a time.
more. Yeah,
One
one
at
at a
a
time.
time.
One at a time, because we're getting the last assets for them. But yeah, it's. I mean, I'm pretty excited. We're getting Flaming Guy,
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're.
but he's not
Which
today.
is not the one
right.
we're showing today.
Today is the Orc Commando with
Mhm.
K.
Yeah.
Bring it on. It's this guy there.
So this will
Yeah.
look familiar
Yes,
to a lot of
that's
them.
that's what people have probably seen.
Right. So back in the
So,
Founders
yeah.
About
Day.
that.
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, of course, I mean, we are changing art style. We're probably going to put like a thicker pixel line around it.
Oh yeah,
You know,
You're changing the art style.
Yeah,
That's
more
good.
cartoony.
It's great.
No.
So we have
Say
two more-
something
we
about
have-
him.
Oh, there he is. So they are. So the heroes and elites are
Pretty much the same thing.
but they're special characters that you can get that have oftentimes special game mechanics
Yes.
that other classes don't have, and fully customized look that has been massaged by our lovingly
Yeah.
each pixel placed by our artists.
Like you see there.
Yeah, so that's look, this looks like a view from inside of Maya. So the textures are not the same, or the like the materials aren't exactly the same as they
No.
will be in game. But
No.
yeah, so this is the work in progress in our art tool.
Maya, yes,
Yeah.
3D.
Yeah.
And you can see he has like big skull cojones.
Yeah, I guess
Those are I
yeah.
guess pretty.
3 of them.
3 of them. It's,
Yeah.
that's important, I guess, since that's actually textured and in there, but his pants are not textured.
Mm-hmm.
And
They soon though.
Yes.
They will be. Yeah, I can't see it, yeah.
And of course, you see a lot of placeholders and grays, of course, which and well, the super bright colors, of course, are also placeholders. So these can change dynamically, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But tell me, like, so we have veterans, and that's currently because we want to change it. But currently, it's you have 1 life per match.
Yeah.
So what about this guy?
He would either count towards that 1 life, or if we up the number.
Yeah.
But so when you are picking your battle loadouts at the beginning of the match, and you
Yeah.
have those 5 normal and the 5 elites, he goes over in that elite side.
Okay. So, yeah. So I can actually decide whether I take the veteran or I take the elite and spawn as, and the
Mm-hmm.
number of lives tell me how many times I can spawn as that
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. And we should also mention he's going to have a cloaking device.
This
That's
guy
a-
here?
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Currently, we're using a very similar cloak, almost the same thing. Maybe it's the same thing as the Striking Scorpion's cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll need to or want to make any changes to it. If he's
Can't pop vet and elite? No, not in the same match.
well, if we would have two, if we change the lives, you could have 1 of each, or 2 of one, or 2 of the other.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. Yes.
yeah.
Yes, 1 of each. And now that's probably going to stuck. I'm popping a vet.
Mm-hmm.
Popping a vet. What will Skarboy? Will it be Skarboy size or Commando size? Well, I actually haven't seen them next to the other classes. Have you?
He will definitely be the same size. We're not increasing the size.
No.
It's just far too many extra animation headaches. They
Yeah, I
when
mean it's not
they
like
jump over walls
It's not
and
like you
duck
take
under
everything and
things
just
and
recess a little bit up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then there. No, doesn't work that way.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, so I mean, yeah, and in any case, like if we would actually put him, like be able to make him relatively easily bit taller, his hitbox probably wouldn't change.
Yes, and we'll probably add the Orc cloaking device somewhere in the progression tree as well. Not for him, but for other boys to be able to have a non-paid version of the cloak,
Yes.
because we're nice and we love all our users equally.
Yes.
Well, the ones who pay us, we love them a little more,
A little more.
just a little.
I mean, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
That puts a beer on my table.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I like
Food.
Indian
Food on my table.
Speaking of food, yes, Indian food is my favorite.
Indian food.
Yes.
Spawn camping. Well, if somebody is spawn camping you, you are seriously losing.
What does that have to do with the commando?
I don't know. It just spawn camping question came in.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
But when will you be giving
easily
LSM
distracted.
something that all classes can use that has damage over time? That's not about the commando either, but it would be an example of what an elite or hero for the Space Marines could do. You could, for example, think about, I don't know, librarian?
Mm-hmm. Dressed in blue, with a book on his head.
Yeah. You think I could be part of the game design team for
Yes.
ideas like this?
Yes, please.
Not until I get my glitter grenades. Nothing
Yeah,
else
I
is
don't know.
happening.
So can we get a cloaking device that makes him look like a plant or terrain?
That would be
That would be
amazing.
awesome.
That
Like
would
you
be
have
like
like
that.
suddenly moving plants all around, because I mean, after all, this is orcs.
Yeah.
Just
And,
this like
uh,
gigantic mushroom.
I gotta admit, sometimes we talk shit, and me and Noah were talking about these guys the other day. And
About
we
the commandos?
Yeah, about the commandos, and like whether you unlock the free version through the tree, or when the free version comes in, or does the paid version come in first, because we have to do more work around the like progression tree for the free version and stuff like that. So it's not because we would put the paid version out before, but because there's work required to enable all the classes and the features, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which led us to, of course, the biggest thing. It's quite important. We started talking about the icon. The icon is the most important part of this entire thing. It's the icon in the progression tree. And Noah said, maybe we just shouldn't have an icon. And I love the idea.
Because it's cloaked.
It's cloaked.
Yeah.
It's a fucking cloaking device. And they're orcs. So the icon would just
We're
be...
gonna get 1,000 tickets. Like, how do I equip this?
Yeah, well, that's what I said. It's like, well, I'm tempted to just make it invisible icon, but if then it's going to be an empty square in your
It
loadout.
should just
Yeah,
appear
it's
sometimes, and you just have to
But I
be in
mean-
the game at the right time
yeah.
to get it.
When you're not looking.
I mean, the ultimate version of this would be that you have to click all over the actual progression
To find the cloak.
window to find the cloak window. I mean,
like
there
that.
are. That's totally lore
That's
and
good.
fitting, right?
It's going to be in the upper corner. Like, you have to find out where we put it.
See, cunning, yes.
Yeah, you'll find it. There's cheats on the internet to find where it is. It's like this many.
Orcs don't use stealth cloaking, it's camouflage. Well, that applies to everybody that is cloak. We use this term as a gameplay term. It's not lore.
But it's late on Friday, but maybe we can turn them turning into a plant. That would be. I like that better than the cloaking device. We just need to model a plant and then do a bunch of work so he turns
Oh
into
yeah,
a
if somebody
plant.
could, I don't know, somebody that's actually saying something in chat right now would, I don't know, make an icon of a plant.
No, like the whole orc, he turns into a plant.
No, but
When he
we start
cloaks.
with the UI, man.
Oh yeah, okay.
So instead of
Could
nothing,
you hop a
we would
ride on
just
a
have-
rhino?
yeah.
You could just stealthily just have your little plant climb on board and it's
Mhm,
driving around and you have no idea. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
So,
ammo crate.
what do we have more asking about? Librarians, we're going to dialogue, yes, of course. But I mean, that's an example of an elite. Hip-fire missile launchers? Well, yes, if we would do missile launchers today, they would have to be hip-fire. Because we don't have animations for standing like this. And like reload and all that shit, that's way too expensive and time-consuming compared to what we actually want to do, like spend animation time on, fixing melee, which was in our State of the Crusade. More questions from the chat about the
start on these ones?
up- yes, because I was just going to finish here.
Exactly. All the palm trees moving on the ice maps.
Yes, promptly. Yes. I was just going to finish off specifically questions for the production update.
Okay.
How many elite heroes do you plan to have for each faction? What we are finalizing now, and what we want to do over the next 2 months is get in the first 4, and the plan is to have a free version and a paid version or something equivalent, right?
If necessary.
Yeah. And anything more around them? No. I mean, because we're not taking questions about everything in the game. We're talking about the Orc Commandos and elites and heroes.
You're just
Although
a shield that
yes.
says not orc, Space Marine.
Could we actually show the 3 pictures again? Just
Let's
You-
show. Yeah.
late to the show, so
Yeah.
we want to make sure
Yeah.
they see
There we go.
Yeah, that was the concept art,
Concept art.
and that is the in Maya work in progress.
Tres
And
cojones.
Another angle. Soon.
And are there updates on the other elites?
Tune in
Heroes.
next week.
Yeah. Tune in next week. Except
But
we're
not
not
next
here
week.
next week.
Oh, I forgot about
We're
that.
not here next week
Yes,
Not here
don't tune in next week.
because what is on Friday?
It's good.
Yeah,
Good
it's Good Friday is
Good
on
Friday.
Friday,
All
so
Fridays
we
are
won't be
good.
here. But we have something in store for you next week. I can wrap that up right now, which is that hopefully you will be getting your giftable Steam game next week. We should be triggering one of the campaigns that we
Yes.
have mentioned. And
The orc one.
yeah, the Orc one. That's why I mean, you know,
Mhm.
it's Orc themed.
Orc Week.
It's going to be a special offer for the Orc bundle and stuff, and it's going to be very orky, so we're going to have fun there. But I should have like a slide like Steve Jobs. One more thing.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine it says like one more thing behind me. I haven't gotten confirmation yet, so I can't confirm it. But today or next week, there's a script going to be done on our database. Said script is part of a feature that's coming next week, which is buying extra character slots. I kid you not.
Finally.
The script on the database, though, is going to test out the functionality of the extra slots in the meantime. That's kind of why we want to run it today, but of course we're not going to mess everything up for the weekend. That would be horrible. But those of you that are founders and everybody that bought extra character slots will be getting character slots. That's what the script does.
And they're free
And they're free.
because we refunded them
Yeah.
a little while ago.
Yes.
Because you were so nice.
Yep. So they're also coming, and I hope you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
More carnage.
Yes.
Oh, also,
Also,
there's one thing which we haven't mentioned, which I think is in this patch because it didn't get into the last patch.
okay, which is
Requisition points.
for
No,
For
like
what?
the cap.
like removing the cap.
Well, no,
Or
I think
raising
it,
the cap.
Yeah, I think it went up to like I don't know 5 million or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's another item.
Pen drop. Let's take questions from the forums on the roadmap, which we showed last Twitch. You can go to our library, of course, and see our roadmap there. And you can also just read the State of the Crusade, which is in your inbox. We're quite happy with it. You know, I like my picture. It's the same as in the last 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
but still, you know,
So it's a younger you.
You don't age at all. It's
and
amazing.
you guys and
Actually, every photo is a
Mathieu and
younger you.
everybody, Christine for making the template better, and
Mhm.
you know, thank you everybody, and God for this newsletter. Yeah, it was great.
You forgot to thank your mom.
Fuck,
She's watching now.
she is. I'm so much trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter is going to be laughing her ass off because she watches me too. From my son. Okay,
Questions.
So questions.
Quick,
Sorry.
quick
yes,
show
yes.
today. We can't run
No,
long.
we have only
Right.
15 minutes left of questions.
Mm.
Because then afterwards we take questions from the chat in DJ Penguin's stream.
Mhm.
And I will be on voice with him later on.
Mm.
Because, DJ, I got a headset. It's like, hey, I can walk again. What movie is that?
I don't know. Does Katie know?
Can't help
Is
you.
it- Icelandic
Judas
movie?
Silvarian.
They don't walk again after
Okay.
they're shot in the movies I watch, so I can't help you.
Yeah. Will we ever get a settings button in the main character hub? Not being able to access the settings menu in the character hub is very inconvenient.
I
With a
agree.
very nice picture he had.
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah, he has a
So
picture
yes,
here, there's a picture.
this feature request has been accepted and approved and
Mhm.
will be added
Yes, it's
al-
been
along with probably
yeah.
the credit button in the
Every
store.
day developing this game, and you launch the editor, and then you need to change something like the screen resolution, and you're like, I've already selected a character. Now I have to go back and back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh
Why do
yeah.
why do I have
mean,
to do
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Why? Why?
But that's the thing that with us
Mhm.
is that we're not just we're blind to it, right?
No. It's annoying every
No,
time.
it's
Yes,
Yeah.
but like it's just part of it, right?
No.
Oh
have
yeah,
to
going
accept
here,
it.
annoyed. Okay, this is good. And then like, oh fuck, annoyed.
Yeah.
So yes, okay. next
Gmo.
one. Yeah.
Did Brent take the sticky note that said change the colors of the psychic heels with him when he left, or is it still in the office?
No, he did. I saw him
He took
the
the
other day, and
sticky
he
note.
had it with him.
Yeah.
But it's still a good idea. We should change the colors of the psychic heals. I think changing colors is not that hard to do.
Well,
It's colors.
yeah. I mean,
So
uh,
it's not brand new VFX. It's just taking a VFX
Yes.
and saying this Nurgle one is green and this Lanesh one is.
yeah. I mean, it's
Pinky
it's
kinda
Like
colors.
my nails.
I can tell you. I mean, I'm
This
an
corn one
expert
doesn't
on
exist. 'cause I
VFX.
don't- Yeah, you are.
and it's kind of like just the slider in Photoshop, except not.
I'm gonna start assigning you some VFX tasks. Then I hope you don't mind.
Should I then like install the Unreal
It'll
Engine
end up
on
like
my machine, or
the
Yes,
cotton
you're gonna
candy
need to.
build.
oh god.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
But yes, we will look into that because color changing should not be complex.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy, no, but that is probably the easiest thing to change in visual effects. It's the color. What are they called? Obviously not an expert in VFX.
And it's not that easy if you can't even remember the name of what it is.
No, it's like it's not
Yeah.
really textures. It's the
Mm-hmm.
fuck.
Wait,
Smart
before
guess,
we do
what?
the next one, there's a bunch of people asking if the character slots are free. They're
No.
if you
No,
purchase
no, no.
them during the founders
Yeah.
program or
Right.
extra
Yeah.
packs, or you bought extra slots.
Yes.
We refunded those to you a couple months ago,
Yes.
so you will be getting them for free, but not only if you had purchased them before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those that are getting them for free aren't really getting them for free. They had already paid for them,
Right.
and in the meantime, they got RTC instead.
Mm-hmm.
For having to wait.
Yes,
Yeah.
for having to
Yes.
wait. Each slot is going to cost $600.
Payable directly to me to fund my Lamborghini.
250. No. It's 10,000 RTC, right?
10,000 RTC. That's how much they were on the website.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, Sportcast. With free to play, well, we're not free to play. We have a free version. If we were free to play, we wouldn't have premium versions. Will we see increased rate of cosmetics, and how come they are coming at the current slow rate? Is it Games Workshop? It's not Games Workshop, or
I'm
just
slow. It's
or just not enough people to work on them. Will there be relic cosmetics as a limited item which could tie in with the limited time? Well, so I'm gonna 17 questions from SportQuest in
Mhm.
one. Thank you.
Yeah, you can count the question marks and you know it's not.
I'll start here, and then you can take over or interject, being the guy, the man,
Right.
the person in the mines. Will the free to play? Will we see increased rate of cosmetics? No, not really. It's a continuous pipeline, and there's, I mean, the main point is still the upgrades. It's not selling cosmetics in the store.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, of course, they will come more. And how come they are coming at current slow rate? That is because we did massive outsourcing during production,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're simply finalizing and don't have like 60 people in China doing 3D assets.
And I'm slow.
And he's
Anvil wants to know, can Skarboy
No, I'm not
Command-
done.
He's not done.
Oh, you're right. There's still 80 more.
Is
sorry.
it Games Workshop? No. Games Workshop, though, has said that we have to speak according to lore, as is understandable. So it does affect cosmetics between the factions, as we've said before. Eldar simply don't have as much choice as the other ones. I mean, we can put a frying pan on the top of an orc and it's okay. We cannot do that with the Eldar.
Mm-hmm. Unless it was an Eldar frying pan, and we don't know what they look like. Probably exactly like an Eldar helmet, which case maybe they all have frying pans on their head.
You know, now we have to make a Easter egg, which is actually an Eldar frying pan. And then, or just not enough people to work on them. Well, the only person that has always worked on them is here, plus
Mhm.
Morgan.
Mhm.
So that's
Yeah, same.
yes, because you're slow. Will there be relic cosmetics as in limited items? No. Let's just answer this first. Will there be relic items? Yes, and that ties into, of course, that we had a rule which we haven't really taken away, which is the 5% rule of the specifically those that were called limited relic items. This is not the relic pack. Not the relic pack. Limited relic items, and it should be 5% of
Of the player base.
Yeah,
That's-
of the player base, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
So they might come back,
Mm-hmm.
and we might do new ones which are limited. But
Mhm.
right now, our store doesn't even support limited items. But let's not.
Yeah, numerically limited. It's
Yes.
not,
No. Yeah.
So,
But
If we were
as
to
in
maybe-
limited items which could tie in with limited campaigns and events.
that's a good idea. We should hire this guy.
Yeah.
Smore Crest.
Next.
Anvil.
Yeah.
Can Skarboy Commandos get explosive mines as an item? Explode when stepped on, driven over. That's being right, Gorky.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice suggestion, but that's not what we're doing in our.
Besides, he doesn't see himself, so he will probably not notice when he puts his foot on the goddamn bomb. Because he's close.
Yeah.
Doesn't see his foot. Get it?
Moving on.
Dawn Slayer. Dawn Slayer. No, do you like chocolate ice cream or strawberry ice cream? The answer will decide the fate of Smorky.
Smorky. What's going to happen to Smorky? Well, chocolate. I'm scared for Smorky.
Chocolate.
Yeah. If I'm given the choice between strawberry and chocolate, that's the one I take.
Yeah, me too. Because I like to eat chocolate, but I don't necessarily like chocolate ice cream. I like strawberry ice cream better.
But that's why you get the strawberry ice cream and you add chocolate onto it, so you can have both.
Mm-hmm. I like where you're headed.
You're not supposed to tell people those secrets. It's for us to know and them to find out. That's why I have like a Toblerone bar sticking out of my. Guys, though, when will the Orc camera controls, including the field of view, aiming down sights, normal hip flight to the red? Yes, we need to work on the Orc camera controls. They're not the best we know.
Well, it would help us out greatly if you could
take videos and send us
and cherry pick your worst offenders.
Yes.
So we can because every single weapon in game and the different melee stances, it all is a different camera, and it switches between cameras when you switch between weapons. So saying fix all the cameras, it's a huge task. So if you could point out stuff, certain gun, certain stuff, that's much easier.
Yeah, it's that's probably not what people see and realize is that the matrix of just all the animations and work and camera work and effects between all the variations and classes and factions versus factions, like the matrix, like the permutations are in the thousands. So videos are always good of when you encounter something horrible. So, ask Shiru, Swiftwind, if we keep throwing money at the screen, will we see Tabard's Sue TM? Yes. Definitely.
You need to get your friends to throw money as well at the screen?
Yes, but we would really appreciate, though.
Thousands of people throwing money.
Yeah, but I would really appreciate, though, that if they would actually, use Steam to send us the money rather than
okay, so
throw it at.
because it bounces off your monitor and then
Yes, of course it
Rufus-
would. Absolutely.
Rufus
Like we said in
Zane.
like we said in the Eternal Crusade, more money means more honey for you. Lootmaster.
No, I didn't ask
she didn't
Rufus,
finish her.
I-
you just
It just
over.
I crossed him even
Poor
out.
Rufus.
Sorry.
Who of heroes, commando, etc. are in your list of future add-ons?
So
Well, the list is
And how do
clear.
you feel
It's
about
the
it right now?
8 that were in the founder store. That's the first 8.
but we can also say what the first 4 are. The Commando,
Oh yes.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Damn Legionnaire, the Possessed, and the Outcast Ranger
Yes.
is the order that we're doing.
Yeah.
So those would be the first 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he wants to know how we feel about the new feature.
Oh, we love it. It's awesome.
Yes.
As soon as we do all of these things that were on the store, in my I have an image that was every single thing we sold, and I've got X's over stuff, and there's still stuff that needs to be done.
I think
so-
I actually put it as a knowledge base article on our support site.
with my X's in it.
Yeah.
Really?
Lootmaster,
Mm-hmm.
what are your intentions? It's like we're getting married here.
Mm-hmm.
What are your plans regarding the game balance for guild player versus non-guild players, and when can it be implemented? We have been changing it regularly, and this goes into work party versus work party and stuff like that. And we have also been discussing the competition mode, which is now a very manual process, where we actually might offer something which is outside of matchmaking. That's kind of the idea, like old school pickup guild match. But we are quite aware, and this is we have changed the algorithms to match up better guild versus guilds, etc. But when you have somebody that's In queue, when you have one guild is 15 people, one is 20 people, and the next is 25 people, they are not going to fit into the same match. The likelihood is quite low. So that's part of the problem.
Clunky, any progress on vehicle cosmetics?
No,
What? No.
dreams of it, but
Yes, I mean we have said that during the roadmap in the next 2 months, we said in the last stream, is that if we encounter an incredibly simple way to do it, it might happen, but it's probably not within the next 2 months.
Also my main man, who'd be programming most of it, is
He's
going
gone on
on
vacation.
Yeah, he's got a big long
Yeah,
vacation,
yeah.
so makes me sad.
But
But
well, I mean, he
I'm like fighting for it to be high priority when
Yes.
he gets back. So
yes,
that's
that's why, and of course it remains to be seen how complex enabling all this is. That's why we can't really answer. So it might start within these 2 months, but it might not be deployed. Savior, what is the exact role that Gateway plays in this game? I've heard the fact that Gateway has to personally sign off on new items and weapons in game,
Games Workshop.
or is that a real fact? Well, I mean, we don't really specifically talk about Games Workshop. We talk about the license. It's the world, Warhammer 40K. And Games Workshop is like every other licensor. They have to sign off on every single item. So that's nothing new, and that's nothing different between Games Workshop or Disney or whomever. So yes, it's true that they have to sign off on it, of course, because they know the lore, and they are the owners of the lore, so they determine what can and can't be done. But I mean, we design stuff and do it, and we just ship it in, and it's not a problematic process.
no, and we love them. And Nathan never cries when we get stuff shot down ever. He cries.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I mean, sometimes we're always trying to push things like with Eldar cosmetics, for example. But it's us pushing and them trying to also
Like accommodate
it in, because part of the reason is that simply they haven't done on the lore side a lot of cosmetics around the Eldar. So that's how that works. But this is entirely normal if you have a license. You do not get carte blanche. Never ever.
Gravord, when in queue as a war party, could we enter a match and be in the same squad with the same war party leader instead of taking time to reform the group after?
We're going to fix this. This is, I think, it's on the list, but it didn't get in. It's the also connected to the fact that if you disconnect as in a war party and you join again, you should basically be in the war party still, and we disband and also the disbanding. So,
But being in a squad, I mean, it's definitely something we've always wanted to do, but I don't know if it was always possible.
well, yes, like okay, this is like two parts. The and be in same squad, probably not going to happen. Because if you manage to get into the same war party, you go into the squad menu and just switch. Anywho, now it's 2:30. And let's take.
I wanted to do Norma's question, which
Okay.
is not on the list, but he asked it
he's
every
been
single
asking,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's a pretty big deal, because it was a lot of work for me.
And that's all, folks.
No. So I've actually gone over the price of every single item in the game. I've looked at the popularity of it. I've poured over very many metrics, and I've done massive price slashing that's going to go next week.
Yes.
Whenever I'm not going to say the exact day when the patch will be out, but I think people will be pretty happy about stuff. Some things got like an 80% discount.
Yeah.
It was all based on the popularity, so other stuff is still the same price if it was a thing that sold quite well.
I mean,
But
there's no refunding, because that's what I was going to explain. The items that got refunded basically weren't bought.
No, these are things that have been on sale for like 6 months now. So stuff that's been on sale for a long time gets cheaper over time. That's like a natural.
Of course. Like besides that,
I maybe if somebody would buy something on like Wednesday next week, and we would patch on Thursday.
Oh
and
yeah,
they- and
customer
they would-
support will
they
take
would
care of you, of
contact
course.
customer support.
If you have
but-
an extreme case, by all means. But
Mhm.
if you buy something at 2,000 RTC and it costs 1,500 or 1,000,
Mm.
I mean, this is part of how the stores work in general.
Mhm. Yeah, all stores.
Yes.
Stuff goes on sale.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think you should be happy with the sale.
Mhm.
And no, there are no refunds. I mean, sorry about that.
Like when you spend a shit ton on a new computer and the next day it's
Yeah.
so much cheaper.
And maybe to finish it off, since we're talking about cosmetics, is that everybody's asking about this and
Like, yeah,
suggesting
so-
different cosmetics.
Specifically, the shrines will be cheaper. Yes,
Yes.
that is what I'm saying.
Yes. So and
Check out the store
yeah,
next week.
And people are getting the idea of course, the long term of what do we do with cosmetics, and some say, can you use harlequins as cosmetics on Eldar? We cannot use harlequins as cosmetic on Eldar, but we can make harlequins as an elite/hero,
Mhm.
which is our intent. That's it.
Mhm. Now I need Normus to make a Noah fan club because
Okay,
I
yeah.
finally have
I
done
think
this.
I think that's pushing
Because
it.
now we're going to switch over to DJ Penguin. It's actually
Yes.
4 minutes past, so we're going to
Yeah.
host him on our Twitch channel.
Mhm.
I am going to run home, set up, and log in, and I will be on his Discord.
Yeah, and in the meantime, hopefully I'll be able to get on
Yes.
Discord.
And
like
if not, he'll be
right
in the
now?
chat. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's
So
going to be
we're gonna go
yeah.
offline
Yeah.
and then
Mhm.
give it like 2 minutes and we're gonna switch right to him.
Yeah, and
So,
DJ
And I'm gonna leak a whole bunch of stuff while Nathan is in the cab on the way home. Yeah.
amazing.
Can you write down so? And
No. It's gonna be you're gonna hop on and people are gonna like, where's our
Yeah.
free stuff?
Well, I mean, in any case, if you have questions that are mine to answer rather than Noah,
Mhm.
you just wait till I appear, or
That's
or-
right. And
you
the
know?
whole time I'm gonna be saying that's Nathan's question. So
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much,
Thanks, guys.
and we look forward to be part of the 2000th hour of
DJ.
the Penguins streaming.
yeah, and we'll see them in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because
2 weeks.
2 weeks, in 2 weeks, and I think we want to try this format again in 2 weeks. So if you are an EC streamer and want to be the second part of our Twitch and do the giveaways with us talking shit in your chat, let Katie know,
Yes.
and we'll think about it.
I'll think.
Depends on the bribes
I like flowers and diamonds.
Mhm.
and Lamborghinis
And
Yes.
pizza.
and pizza
And Indian food.
and Indian food.
And
Anything else?
Socks.
Socks?
Yeah.
Socks.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I need socks. I like cool
Yeah.
socks.
We better go. Poor
Okay,
DJ's
okay.
waiting
Yes.
for us on the thing.
All right.
Date with Nathan? Yes,
Adios.
date with Nathan.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
And now we do /.